Let me ask you something. What if I told you that one of the simplest words we all know actually holds a huge secret about how we communicate? Today, we're going to dig into the word circle. And I promise you, by looking at just one dictionary definition, we're going to uncover this incredible story that's been hiding in plain sight. You think you know this word, but trust me, you're about to see it in a completely new way.
So really, how much can be packed into one little word? We're about to find out. We're going to use a single dictionary entry to unlock this whole world of ideas about language and what it's really for.
And for this whole explainer, our one and only source is the Simple English Wiktionary page for circle. Now, this is a dictionary that's literally built to be as clear as possible, which, as you'll see, makes what we're about to find just perfect. Okay, so first up, the obvious stuff. As a noun, the dictionary tells us a circle is, well, a round shape. Yep, pretty straightforward, right? And to show us how it works, the source gives this perfect everyday example. Please put your chairs in a circle. You hear that? You instantly know what to do. It's a noun that describes a formation. Simple.
But here's where it gets more interesting. Circle isn't just a thing, it's also an action. As a verb, it means to move around something. Just think about that for a second. The same word gives us both the shape and the movement around that shape. Now that's what I call efficient.
And check out how the example just scales up beautifully. The Earth circles the sun once a year. See what happened? We went from chairs in a classroom all the way to the mechanics of our solar system. That one little word covers both. You know, the entry even helps us by telling us what it is and what it isn't. A synonym is round, obviously, and the antonym, square. That simple contrast helps lock in the meaning perfectly. So we've got the noun, the verb, the synonym, the antonym. That feels pretty complete, doesn't it? But it's not, because buried right there in the dictionary page is one short sentence that changes everything and reveals something profound. And it's this: circle is on the Basic English 850 list. I mean, what is that? This isn't just some random fact. This one little line is a clue that the word circle has a very special job to do in the English language. Which, of course, brings us to the most important question of all. What in the world is the Basic English 850 list? Because this little note in a dictionary is basically a key, and it unlocks a huge idea about communication. The answer is right there in that number, 850. The Basic English list isn't just a list of words. It is a carefully chosen, curated set of just 850 words that, when you put them together, are powerful enough to explain almost any idea you can think of. So let's be super clear. Basic English isn't bad or broken English. Not at all. It's a complete working system. It was designed from the ground up to be easy for anyone in the world to learn, while still being powerful enough to talk about really complex things. So why circle? Why did it make this exclusive list of 850 words? Well, it's kind of the perfect candidate. First, it represents a fundamental concept, a shape everyone knows. Second, it's super versatile. It's a noun and a verb. And third, it's a concept that's just universally understood, no matter what language you speak. And hey, look at the company it keeps. Here's a little snapshot right from the official list. You've got circle sitting right there between church and clean. Every single word on this list is a powerhouse concept like that. And this is the real takeaway. When you see it in this context, circles stops being just a word. It becomes a tool, a fundamental building block, chosen specifically to help build clear ideas. Let's go back to that awesome sentence about space. The Earth circles the sun. Now, get this. Every single word in that sentence, the Earth circles and sun, is on that special 850 list. Isn't that amazing? A complete, profound thought about how our world works, built entirely from this tiny toolkit of words. And that is why a simple dictionary page can be so incredible. It's a perfect example of the power of simple communication. You don't always need big, complicated words to talk about big, complicated ideas. With the right 850 words, you can literally explain the universe. So we started with a simple shape and ended up with a blueprint for universal communication. It really just leaves me with one final question to leave you with. Do you think you could explain your world using only 850 words?